Snerdley, have you read the novel 50 Shades of Grey? Well, let me tell you something. You need to get it. Yeah, because, see, Snerdley thinks that he is the Dr. Ruth of men. I'm getting there. I'm being asked here questions. I'm getting to the answers that you all have. I'd never heard of it till yesterday. So I'm reading page 6 in the New York Post, and I see that movie rights have been negotiated for this book. They describe a little bit of the book, and it's a chick book written by a woman. It's about, well, they had these kind of books in the 70s. The Sensuous Woman by Jay. You remember that one? A couple others back then. Happy Hooker, this kind of thing. This one apparently tops all of those. It's graphic. It's graphic. I was compelled to buy the thing when I was reading about it. So I started reading it a little bit last night. And I said, last about 10:30, during Breaking Bad, commercial break, I turned to Catherine and said, you ever heard of this 50 Shades of Grey business? She looked at me. Where did you hear about this? Yeah, she said, everybody's telling me to read it. Everybody, all my friends are telling me to read it. She said, I'm not reading it because everybody else is. Which is like I did. Conventional wisdom goes one way, I go the other. Catherine and I both, whatever the pack's doing, we do the opposite. So she has it. I said, you need to get it. Your friends, her friends are describing this in, it's typical. It's a woman writing her own fantasies in the form of a novel. Yes, right, Snerdley getting all excited in there. And I guarantee you what's going to happen. Every guy that reads this book is going to say, yeah, that's me. That's me. As she describes her fantasy, yeah, that's me. Every guy that reads it, yep. I already got this down pat. That's me. That's me. You're going to do that, Snerdley, when you read, that commonplace. Do that all the time. All right, now, folks, before you go buy this book, stop and listen to me. You need to know some things because I'm not recommending it. It's totally up to you, but I want you to know. I don't want to have anybody get the wrong idea what this book is. This book is about S&M. This book is anti-feminist porn. There is not a feminist in this world who will love this book. This is a book about totally domineering men. Well, a totally domineering man. He calls himself the dominant. The female object in the book is the submissive. She signs a non-disclosure agreement. She promises not to tell a soul about anything. The best description of this book that I've seen is called Mommy Porn. It is aimed at bored housewives and mothers. The author of this book is making $1 million a week on residuals. It came out in April. It's part of a trilogy. 50 Shades of Grey is first. But this is all about how women want to be submissive. It defies everything feminism supposedly teaches. It says that being submissive is the ultimate empowerment. It started out as a self-published book developed on a fan fiction website, but the author pulled it because it was too dirty. So she put it on her own website. You can get it as an ebook, but I don't want anybody to get it. It's not The Sensuous Woman. It's not a lighthearted romp. So I don't want anybody getting the idea here that I misled you into buying it's. I mean, the fun for me is I would love to see Hillary Clinton reading this book, or I would love to see Molly Yard read it. I'd just send them into orbit. But there's no romance. It isn't a romance book. It's not at all about love. Nothing of the sort. So don't anybody get the wrong idea and go out and buy this thing thinking, well, if Rush just want, would it make the Oprah book? That's, jury's still out on that question. If somebody could convince Oprah that the author's premise that submission is ultimate empowerment, then Oprah would go. That's what Oprah's all about, is empowerment. So it's possible, but I don't know that that's the case. And if you're using that to buy it, don't.